Hey there. Thanks for dropping by once again. This week at 1H and Hope, we're going to continue rolling through the Lord's Prayer as we look at the phrase, "Your will be done on earth as it is in heaven." You know, one of the things that's, amazing about the Lord's Prayer is the fact that even though it's simple and lots of folks have it memorized, it kind of just rolls off the lips, it's actually very deep. And it raises a lot of interesting questions that are quite challenging to us if we sit down and think about it. For instance, the phrase, "Your will be done." You know, this past week I was listening on streaming internet on ESPN to the United States women defeating France in the World Cup soccer tournament, and I asked myself the question, so was it God's will that the United States beat Japan? Is His will that specific? And, you know, from there maybe you would make this move. Is it God's will that Haiti would be hit by a hurricane and an earthquake in the same year? Is it God's will that Japan would be hit by a tsunami and have a nuclear meltdown and again thousands would die? Is it God's will that a family would be ripped apart by divorce even though one of the spouses is desperately trying to reunite? Is it God's will that a little child die in a car accident at the hands of a drunk driver? And one of the questions I ask myself all the time, is it God's will that the Cubs would ever win the World Series, especially while I'm alive? You see, it's funny, but yet, at the same time, if you sit down and think about it, these are the questions lots of people have. How do we know what God's will is? How specific is God's will? How are we supposed to understand it? What does it say about us? What does it say about Him? What does it say about the way we're supposed to relate to Him? These are serious questions, and funny though they may be in some of the ways that we ask them, they're questions that humans have, and so we're going to take a stab at trying to answer that this week at 1H and Hope. We hope you'll join us. We meet at 10:30 a.m. at the Robert A. Lee Rec Center on the corner of Gilbert Street and Burlington in the middle of downtown Iowa City. Come early, hang out with us, stay late. We've got great people who are looking forward to meeting you, getting to know you as we seek together the welfare of Iowa City. Hope to see you there. Bye now.